Hello everyone, welcome back. We are having another game against Grandmaster Mega Zizi. I remind you, we are on the quest, quite a long quest so far, to cross 2500 on the 5-minute pool. Actually, normally I achieve it relatively quickly, but I'm guessing the talking while playing doesn't seem to increase my chances. So he's playing one of the principal lines against the NImzo f3, bishop f5, yeah. And in this position, normally I go knight e2 first. I would like to play g4 sometimes, but then knight takes g4 is quite annoying, if I remember correctly. And yeah, now I have g4. And one of the theoretical lines is the piece sacrifice, followed by bishop e4 and queen h4 check. And this is the other option. And then now my entire point is to go h4 and try to harass this bishop, and maybe potentially take it after he plays h5 or something. And another nice point of this line is to go rook a2, rook g2 and start attacking on the king side. And a nice idea which I demonstrated in an over the board game against Rosentalis Eduards, a strong grandmaster from Lithuania. Okay, so my opponent is preparing bishop c2 as a response to h5, and I'll go rook a2, the typical move. I'm allowing bishop b1, but then I'll have rook b2. I'm assuming he's going to play queen c7 and now attack this guy. Yeah, and preparing further the idea of bishop c2. I guess I'll go here. I don't see many other options that are logical. Now rook e8 will create the threat of queen takes f4, to which I'll probably go king f2, or this one. He wants to exchange queens if I go queen c1. Alright. I'm not entirely convinced by his play. Queen c1 or bishop b3 doesn't make much sense to me. I'd like to maintain the queens on the board somehow. Let's go here. I hope I'm not blundering any idea. Bishop b3, bishop c4 is quite nice for him. Shouldn't have allowed it. So I guess queen c1 was the right way. Yeah. Okay, what can I do? I have to go somewhere. And now move the queen farther.
Connection closed.
Oh my goodness. My connection closed. Okay, I lost the game because of bad internet. One of the main reasons that my rating hasn't gone to 2500 so far. I'll have to fix it sooner or later. I'm doing my best. Let's play another game before finishing the recording. As I'm normally doing, I wouldn't like to end the video here. So we're waiting for a new game, and yeah, so let's see, let's have a look at what we have. We can have a quick look at the game while we're waiting for a new game to start. So yeah, okay, so up until here it's more or less theoretical. This position it should be good for white. As you can see, knight bd7. Didn't have time, but okay. At least we have a new game. Elmar Marmalade from Azerbaijan, grandmaster. Okay, okay. Knight f6. Now c4, c5. We're having this typical anti-Grunfeld, and I'm replying with this Maroczy system style. Now the main move is e6, but a move that I like is knight takes c3 followed by either g6 or queen c7. So let's go g6 in this particular game. And now queen c7. This move order was played by Giri. I'm assuming the idea is to prevent or annoy bishop d3, because now I can take and give a queen c3 check. Yeah, so now we have the regular position in this line. Not sure which move to do first. Let's try b6 perhaps. I like castling, but sometimes they go quick with a quick h4, h5, and it's a bit annoying. So this move order I like more. And now that I avoided, and one of the point with not playing knight d7 quickly is that after a4, against this a5 idea, I can sometimes put the knight on c6. Not sure if I'll do it straight away. Maybe rook d8 first, because knight c6 I didn't really like d5. Okay, so for now I'm not too afraid of this pawn. I don't know. Feels like my position isn't so bad. Quite solid. Now knight d7, or should it be knight c6? Let's put it here. I like to be more active if possible. I don't really have a threat, but maybe e5 is my next move. So this is the typical pawn break. But now he wants d5 as a response, and this bishop is hanging. So I'm not sure if I like it. So let's put it here first, where it's protected, preparing e5 once again. Seems like he's under a bit of pressure. And normally speaking, releasing the tension isn't a very advised strategy for white. So for example, if he takes like this, normally it is considered to be good for my structure, or let's say bad for his, because now this pawn is kind of alone. Yeah, but with this pawn on e5, I guess it's kind of justified. So let's have a look. I want to improve this knight. Let's put it somewhere else. Now I'll maneuver it maybe to c8 and to d6 or b6, depending on what he does. If knight g5, I have knight d6, and protecting f7 and kind of threatening to exchange the knight for this bishop. This is quite a strong bishop for my opponent. As you can probably see, once again, the lighting is a bit different from most of the other videos, because I'm recording here in the middle of the day. And yeah, it's quite interesting. I will do it more often now. I thought I have to work on chess all day and then start recording at night when I'm finished with all my tasks, but now that I have more energy, I can also feel like use it for my play. In some of the videos you probably have seen for yourself how tired I was and lacked some energy. So h6 preventing maybe some bishop g5 ideas might have been the only reason he played bishop c1. Now I have to find a way to improve my pieces, so I'll just go with this move for now, preparing some bishop b5 potentially, maybe queen b7. Yeah, this is a nice maneuver. How can I try to improve my pieces? What does he want even? I'm not sure. Knight b3. It's not that easy to find a move. I think I can play c4 perhaps. Looks like but then bishop a3 is annoying. Okay, let's exchange the rooks. I don't see a good move and I would like to just release the tension. Yeah, okay. Let's put this bishop here. Once again, I can't really hear. Can't hear very well the moves of my opponent, so I'll quickly adjust it. I don't know why it keeps changing with every recording. Okay, so I don't have as much time as I would like, so it's time to play a bit faster. Regroup my bishop. And now maybe bishop e5 is a nice idea. Kind of prevented it. Okay. Let's go bishop b7. Maybe c4 looks like a nice idea. I like it. Yeah, bishop c5 check is luring. So now if he moves the bishop, I can jump with the knight and prepare this taking on c5. Bishop c5 check. Unfortunately here he can take with the knight and it is not going to work. So I'll choose something a bit different. I think knight f5 is a good move. I'll try it. Threatening bishop c5 check, and after he moves I'll still give a check and then jump with the knight to e3, or just knight e3 straight away. It's a bit of a risk, but I would like to win if possible. Yeah. Okay, I have to go here and maybe some queen b6 with the idea of bishop g1 at some point, but my knight is hanging currently. How can I try to force the matters? Okay, I'll put the knight here. I guess he can only take with the bishop, and now I have only 49 seconds. I have to find a way to proceed. So let's see. Queen d8, preventing some queen e8 check maybe, and preparing queen g5 ideas. I have 40 seconds left, so I'll talk a bit less from now. Oh, what is this? Does he want something? Queen b3. This is deep. This is too deep for me. Okay.
Check.
What can I do? Just go somewhere. Unfortunately, it's not very good for me. Okay, I have to try to survive this. 23 seconds left. After the game, I'll quickly check what is an identity. What is this? I don't see a move. Alright, let's go back. It's really scary, but yeah, I don't know what to play. 13 seconds are really not enough to handle this position. Knight f1 check. Oh my goodness. He's annoying. He was attacking this bishop. Okay. Now he prepares a knight move. Oh my goodness. I'm just lost. Okay. Trying my best to survive with 6 seconds.
Check.
G6 check probably. Oh my goodness. Ah, no, just 2 seconds. He also missed it.
Check. Check.
Okay. As you can probably see, I don't have a lot of chances left with less than a second.
Black forfeits on time.
Yeah. So this is unfortunate. We had a good position and we disconnected, and now we lost another game. 2 steps backwards in one video. This is a bit of a pity. Yeah, the internet problem is definitely something I have to fix. Elmar Magerramov. Okay, from Azerbaijan. Let's have a quick look at the game, and with this we'll conclude this long video. So this was the opening. Until this point I knew more or less what I was doing. And yeah, now let's have a quick look. So bishop g7 seems okay. b6, interesting. For some reason the engine is quite slow. So the position is fine. Yeah, now knight c6 would have been good according to the computer, with the idea to play knight a5 after d5. Okay, I misevaluated this one. Yeah, now a6 would have been probably the more principled move. Exchanging just allowed me to equalize. Yeah, and here I managed to get a good position, as mentioned earlier. Knight a5 would have been a good move. Yeah, we got a good position. Queen c6 would have attacked this pawn, but I'm not sure what's the follow-up after knight d2. h6, bishop c2. Yeah, everything is more or less logical. And at this point I got excited with this knight f5 idea. I guess should have just played calmly with the h5 as computer suggesting here. Maybe bishop h6 next. Yeah, this allowed him to get some advantage, and he didn't let me have a chance until this point. Apparently this is good for me. Queen takes d2. Oh my god, I completely missed this one. This is a beautiful tactic. Queen takes d2, and if he takes back, I have a perpetual check. Wow, this one is quite beautiful. I wish I would have seen it. Wow, this is amazing. So I'll just show it over the board in case you don't see it. Let's see. Have to press like this for the moves. So I don't know why it stopped moving. For some reason the pieces stopped moving for me. Oh, okay, it's back. Queen a4. Oh, come on. Too many things go wrong in this stream. Okay, now I see the moves. So, I'll try to demonstrate once again. This tactic is worth the waiting. So here I had queen takes d2. The point, if bishop takes d2, knight f1 check. He's forced to go king h1, then knight g3 check, forcing this, and then we repeat the moves. Quite a beautiful tactic. And yeah, afterwards I think I didn't have much chance. In the game I played something else, as you can see. Yeah. And then my opponent was relentless with his very good technique, finding every best move possible in the position, and not letting me even have the slightest chance, except for this queen takes d6 move. But it didn't give me a chance despite how merciful it was. Okay, so overall, and here I lost on time. Overall, quite a depressing result. 2 losses in one video, but I'd like to think that I'm strong mentally, and I hope I'll prove it by not giving up and continuing my let's say my journey to cross 2500. But I think I will shift my... No, you know what? I like it. 5 plus 0. We'll spend more time here in this section. 3 plus 0 is nice, but it doesn't give me a lot of time to commentate on the moves, and it's a bit annoying. So with that being said, we'll play a lot more 5 plus 0. I hope you enjoyed watching these games today, and that you learned something from them. And if you want to learn some more, then keep watching the next videos.